What's up, people? What's going on, my beautiful tribe? There you go. I think that's good. Hello, people. As you come in, y'all hit that thumbs up. It's been a while. It's been a while, but I'm gonna make it up today. I have I think, a pretty good message for you guys. I got time on my hands, so nothing has to be rushed. And I really just wanted to come to talk to my tribe because it's been a while, y'all, like I said. And also to just talk. So guys, as you come in, hit the thumbs up for me. Hey, Isaac's family. Hello, love. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna take my retainers out. I know this is ratchet, but I feel like if I'm gonna be talking, I gotta take my retainers out because they're gonna end up like falling out or something. Hold on. Hey, Yanni. Okay, all right, okay. Nothing against the retainers. You know, I'm kind of used to them now, but for the most part, trying to actually talk consistently is hard. So I'm like, let me take them out. Hey, April, what's up, guys? Thank you guys for coming in, y'all. It's a Saturday morning. I'm actually here at Taden's tutoring on the weekends, and sometimes during the week Taden has a private tutor that I found for him, so he goes to tutoring. So right now I'm outside of tutoring. He's taking his test, his retest, to see how much he learned from the beginning of the summer and everything. So I told him I'll just stay here, so when he's done with his test he could just come out and everything. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of Taden. I just want to put that out there. My man is working this summer. You know, he's about to go to 4th grade, and I just told him like it's time to go into overdrive. So yeah, that's where I'm at, y'all. I don't know why I told y'all all that, but I'm outside in the parking lot right now, so I got time to talk to y'all. I have my subject, you guys already see. Yes, thank you, Yanni. People, like up the live as you come in, people. So today, guys, I want to talk about living in survival mode. I think survival mode, that's your boo, I know, Yanni. Survival mode is a real thing, guys. I can truly say that a number of times in my life, because it feels like I live many lives at 33, but you know, many times in my life I feel like I was just living in survival mode, and even probably right now, to tell you the truth. But I'm learning to kind of realize that I'm in survival mode and kind of figuring out how I can get out of it. So I really wanted to talk about that with you guys today. I have things written down. So I actually put some thought into this because I feel like, you know, the tea times that I used to be like some like, yeah, you know, things that people can actually take points, you know, or things from my tea time. So, you know, this is a makeup for missing tea time, and just really trying to get back into the peaceful ambition that I used to be before I start living in survival mode and stressing and all that stuff and everything, guys. So we're going to talk about that. I want to give it a few more minutes, guys. If you could share this video, I would really love to at least have 20 people on the live or something. 8 people right now, that's okay. If that's all what it is, then these 8 people are, this message is just for you. But if you guys could go ahead and share this video out, share, so we can get some people on the live, because I feel like this is a really good message, and I feel like everyone can actually chime in and say, you know what, I've been living that way. That is true. That's me too. And then we can all figure out together how we can stop living in survival mode. So before I even get into the message and everything, guys, I want to tell y'all. So I have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points. 4 points to kind of indicate, or for you to realize if you're living in survival mode, and then things that we can fix, you know, ways that we can try to fix us living survival mode. So some of you guys may be asking, what is survival mode? What do you mean by that? I'm always a survivor. I ain't never going to give up. Hey, beautiful Casey, good morning. So guys, to me, survival mode is when you're living just to live in that day. You don't think about your future goals. You don't think about the next day. You're just trying to get through the day, and you're not caring about anything else. You know, you're not really the person to really say, okay, I'm gonna put savings in my account because I know I'm gonna need. No, you're just like, you know what, all I gotta do is just get through this day. Everything else is gonna fall together. And guys, sometimes, like I said, I have days when I'm just like, you know what, F everything else. I don't want to think too hard. I'm just going to get through this day. That's different. Survival mode is when you literally wake up every day and you don't have no goals for the future. You really don't know what you're going to do in the future, and everything just feels like it's like, I got to do right now. So with that being said, guys, and it's basically 5 minutes. I'm just going to get into the talk, so it doesn't even matter who's here or who's not here. So I want to just touch on some points that can indicate that you're living in survival mode. And if I'm skipping anything, or if y'all feel like, hey, add this to the list, let me know, y'all. Let me know. You're up and about early on a Saturday morning. Yes, Erica. So right now I am outside Tatum's tutoring on Saturdays, and sometimes during the week he goes to a private tutor because Akira is excellent at school and Tatum is good at school, but I want him to be excellent. So we got him a private tutor, and he goes to the tutoring and everything on the weekend. So I told him I'll just wait outside, so when he's done, he could just come outside and see me. So yeah, so that's why I'm up, and I feel a little good today, y'all. I feel pretty good. I don't gotta work. I feel good. I feel good. So let's get into the subject. Guys, as you come in, please hit that thumbs up for me. Please show me some love, please. I know it's been a while, y'all, so I'm not expecting YouTube to really throw my thing out like that. Looking good too. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I got my eyebrows done because it was a little rough during the week. But yeah, I feel good, y'all. I feel good. Okay. So I want to get to this subject, guys. How do you know if you are living in survival mode? First and foremost, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. I guess a poll. Let's take a poll. If you feel like you're living in survival mode right now, or you have in the past, show me a raise of hands. I just want to see if you guys can actually say, yeah, I have. Good morning, Yolandi. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Good morning, guys. We're talking about survival mode. If you think that you have lived in survival mode for a point in time in your life, or maybe right now, I want you to raise your hand, because this message is going to be for you. Cam fam, she's like, it's me. I'm going to raise my hands to Mama Cam, because I know when I had Akira, when I was in my early 20s, even a little bit now, I feel like I definitely have my days. I have my moments when I'm just in survival mode. Okay. Another person put their hand up. Okay. So, I feel like we all been there, guys. So the first indication, the show, Yanni's like, me too. The show that you're living in survival mode is like you're basically stressed every day. When you wake up, you're not like, okay, I'm ready. I don't got to worry about too many things. I'm about to just execute my day, not let my day execute me. Or do you wake up and say, oh my goodness, I got to deal with this. I got to deal with that. I'm actually living it right now. Yolandi, listen. Everyone is. I feel like not everyone, but a lot of people are. If you wake up and you're already, the first thing that you think about is stress. Or when you wake up and everything just feels like it's heavy on you again. Going to sleep is your awareness. Most likely you're probably living in survival mode. Guys, we don't need to wake up and have that stress on us every day. But some people's lives are more stressful than others, flat out. And I can't argue with that. If it's from their job, from their family dynamics, or financial status, or whatever the case is, everyone has different lives. Isaac's family, okay, I see the hands coming up. But what we have to remember, guys, if our lives is so stressful, and if it stresses us out from the first eye blink that we do when we wake up, when we wake up, something's wrong. We should not wake up and feel stress. We should not wake up and feel like the whole world is on our shoulders as soon as we wake up. We should wake up feeling light and airy, praying to God, thank you for waking me up. I can't wait to see what my day brings me. Not, God, today's going to be a long day. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Arlene, thank you for being here. We don't want to wake up and just feel that stress on us, guys. So if you feel like that's you, when you wake up and you're just like, all right, let's get this day over with, most likely you're living in survival mode. And we're going to talk about how we can kind of get out of that. But that's just one thing. And like I said, guys, I've lived there. I think that also goes hand in hand with depression. When you wake up, it instantly comes over you. I have been depressed many times in my life. Not too long ago, as y'all see from me being MIA, depression can come over you like a whole sheet, like a whole shield that no one else can see. And when you have that depression inside of you, carrying over you, your little cloud over you, or whatever the case is, you're going to feel stress. So we have to really say, okay, you know what? I'm tired of feeling stressed. I'm tired of waking up and just feeling automatic depression. I don't want to live in survival mode no more. Good morning, Mommy Wise. Blessings. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, everyone. So, guys, that's just the first thing that I wrote. Do you guys agree with that? You know, if you're waking up and feeling stressed automatically, then most likely the way that you're living is not the way that you should be living. You know, yes, life is stressful. Life is stressful even without us doing too much, just because we have to survive. But we shouldn't just wake up and feel like, okay, let me just run. No, we should wake up and be like, okay, today's a new day. Let me accomplish my goals. You should be more level-headed than anything. So that's just the first thing that I said. You know, first thing, y'all, if you wake up stressed, you probably in survival mode. The second thing, guys, because I'm looking down because I actually wrote some things down. Oh, my mail. Is everything seems like it's urgent. You know, it feels like your back is against the wall every second. It feels like you don't have a moment to just sit back and relax. Oh my goodness, these bills are due right now. If I don't pay them, they're going to get cut off. Oh my goodness, I haven't talked to this person forever. If I don't talk to them, they're not going to be my friend no more. Oh my goodness, I got to do this. I got to do that. You're always like this. You know, you don't have a moment when you're like, okay, so at 10 o'clock, I'm going to clean the house. At 12 o'clock, I'm going to go out and pay my bills. You know, it's just the way that you carry yourself. You know, yes, it's extremely damaging to our health. Yes, Arlene, I agree. You know, if you're waking up and that stress is on you, like I said, and you just feel like, okay, I gotta go, I gotta do this, and then you're just doing everything so rushed, you're gonna skip things. You're not gonna be able to really take in your day, take in your life. All you're gonna be doing, it's okay to be task oriented, you know, to be goal focused. That is okay, and that's actually really good. But at the same time, take some time and smell the roses. You know, you don't always have to, yes, is when your brain is going 200 miles per hour. Yes, guys, breathe. Breathe and know, guess what? If I don't clean the house today, knock on wood, but my house is going to be there tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow. You know, if I don't talk to this person today, it shouldn't be the end of our relationship. If I don't pay those bills right now, they be all right. You know, we have to be able to slow our brains down. Like Mama Cam said, slow your brain down. And sometimes when we're trying to do so much, like I said, we skip things. We don't really prioritize our lives. And it just makes it feel like everything is just jumbled together. You know, we're just grabbing things out of the sky and trying to figure it out and trying to put it into the puzzle. And then it's not working. And then we feel anxiety come over us. And then with anxiety, we can't talk to people. And then when talking to people, we feel alone. It's just too much. It's too much. And guys, that's me. I feel like sometimes I put too much on my plate. So I'm this person. I'm trying to grab. Are you okay? Okay. Let me do this. I'm trying to do too much. So what I learned to do is, you know what? I can still have things on my plate and I can still accomplish a lot. I can still be goal oriented. I can still get through my day and feel like that I squashed my day. I executed my day. My day didn't execute me. I ran my day. But it's knowing yourself, knowing what you can handle, planning out your day the day before, not just saying octopus mode. Right. And as a mom, y'all, not bashing dads or anything, but moms is already doing this. You know, we're already, hey, you good over there? Go brush your teeth. Do this and do that. And worrying about ourselves, worrying about our family, worrying about the household. You know, we're already doing that. But as an individual, we don't need that extra stress on us. We don't need that extraness when we're trying to figure out ourselves, because we're going to be so busy trying to help, trying to hit those daily things that, you know, can be set for the next day or just scheduled out or whatever, and we're going to be missing ourselves. We're going to one day be so burnt out and tired that we're going to be like this, I just need time to myself. I don't want to talk to no one. I don't need nothing else. I just need this moment. And then we're going to be like, what did I do for myself? Look at my nails. Look how my hair looks. Look how I feel right now. You're not going to be happy with the person you are. But when you take the time and say, you know what? Okay, I know I got my schedule. Everything is not urgent right now, and I'm going to prioritize my day. I'm going to prioritize myself so I don't have to feel like octopus mode all the time. So that's just the second thing that I have written down, guys. If you feel like your life is always on a time clock and you're like racing against the clock with everything that you're doing, then most likely you're living in survival mode because you're just trying to get through things. You're trying to just do everything at one time. No, guess what? You got more life. You're going to live 110 years. So, you know, take your time in life. Make sure you definitely take care of the things that's important. But everything is not important. flat out. Everything is not important. Some people gonna have to wait. Some things is gonna have to wait because you have to take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're gonna be like me 3 years ago in the hospital with the stroke, and you can't take care of nothing. You know, we have to prioritize ourselves in order for us to prioritize our lives. Because if we are not healthy, hey Dancehall Critics, if we are just, you know, living on the edge of the water all the time, then most likely our well-being, ourselves, is not going to be taken care of. Sorry, y'all, I'm like all over the place. Let me read what Stephanie says. Stephanie Murray said, big up yourself, Stephanie. We worry about everything and everyone and don't remember ourselves, which is very sad at times. Stephanie, so true. You know, like I said, being a mom or just being a grown-up, especially in this day and age, you know, social media is a thing. Family, friends is a thing. The way that we want to carry ourselves so other people, I caught that tea. So other people can see us a certain way. You know, we're not being really genuine to ourselves. So that's just the second thing. The second thing, if you're living survival mode, guys. So the first thing that I mentioned, because I see some people are coming in now. Okay. Guys, hit that thumbs up for me as you come in also. So the first point that I said, guys, if you're living in survival mode, is just feeling stress as soon as you wake up. Instead of being like, oh, yes, thank you, Lord, for waking me up. You're like, oh, gosh, what I got to tackle today. Hey, T, what's up, Majesty? You know, you're not excited about your day. That's the first indication that you're living in survival mode. Second thing is you feel like your back is always against the wall. You're always trying to figure things out. Everything is urgent in your life. So that's the second thing. Third thing, guys, I told you I got 4. So the third thing is everything has a big reaction. What do I mean by that? Guys, when you're in survival mode, and this is me, I can say this has been me, everything gets a reaction, even the smallest things. Someone say, oh, girl, you forgot to call me. I don't got time to call you. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and I got blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, hey, you think you can help me because you said, I can't. Everything just seems like it ticks you off. Everything is a problem in your life. You know, everything just seems like it deserves a reaction because guess what? You're stressed. Because guess what? Everything is urgent. You know, you don't have that calmness over you because you're trying to just survive. You're not trying to think about, okay, today is just one day compared to all the many days that I'm going to have in my life. You know, if someone says, hey, can you do this? I don't got time for that. Or, you know, you're just so snappy and all that stuff. Most likely you're living in survival mode because, one, you're not happy with your life. So it's easy to throw that emotion on other people, to put your anger, to put that snappiness on other people because you're trying to survive. You're trying to figure out life. I don't got time for nothing else. I can't be calm right now because I'm trying to do so many other things. You know, when we see ourselves being out of character for so long, being so angry, being so just so antsy, so anxious, guys, most likely you're living in survival mode. Like I said earlier, sit back, smell the roses, be calm. Know that everything doesn't need to have a big reaction. Sometimes people are going to piss you off, piss you off, make you angry, make you want to fight the air. True, I do it all the time. But there's no way that every little thing has to be a reaction. There's no way that you're going to let every little thing just upset you to the point that you're sweating, that you just like, see that? Nah. Sit back, smell the roses. It's okay to sometimes just to be calm and to say, you know what? This doesn't deserve a reaction. The other day I did a short and said, you know what? If it costs you peace, it ain't worth it. I want y'all to remember that. If it costs you peace, it ain't worth it. Not everything deserves a reaction. Pick your battles. Pick your wars, you know. Learn to just be calm sometimes in situations. So if you feel like you're waking up stressed, and guys, honestly, everything makes sense, right? If you're waking up stressed, if you're waking up and feeling like everything is against the wall, guess what? Everything is going to have a reaction because I'm stressed out already. What else you want to put on my plate? I'm already doing this. So if you feel like that is your life on a daily basis, you are living in survival mode. And we got to get out of that, y'all. Life should not be so stressful every day. Like I said, people do have different stresses, and I can't fight that. But at the same time, talk to me, T. Hey, Yanni. But at the same time, there's no way we should just wake up and just feel like, our lives is just doomed. We feel like we're in a hole that we can't get out of. You're living in survival mode if you feel like that. If you feel like you're doing this, you're scratching to get up. If you feel like you're looking up to everybody else in life and you're just down there, you're living in survival mode. And we can't do that anymore, because guess what? Those people that you're looking at, you deserve to be up there. And it's not because you're physically down, it's because you're mentally down. We have to change the way that we take care of ourselves, change the way that we do things in our daily lives, and the way that we treat people so they can treat us, and the way that we treat ourselves so they can treat us a certain way. You know, we have to just be aware of our surroundings. And being aware of our surroundings isn't just the people around us. Being aware of our surroundings that we put ourselves in, how we are when we're in certain places, how we treat ourselves on a daily basis. Because if we continue to live in the survival mode and just be so stressed, be so unpleasant, then we're going to just live that way for the rest of our lives. And then when we're on our deathbeds, we're not going to have that fulfilled life that we wish we lived, and we're going to regret it, but it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. So that was number 3, guys. Number 3, everything gets a big reaction. So the last thing, guys, that I wanted to say, and then we're going to talk about how we can possibly fix it, because like I said, y'all, I'm probably living in survival mode somewhat right now. You know, I'm still trying to learn myself, learn my life, learn how I can alter it and everything so it can be the life that I want. And every day is a lesson. Every day is a new thing, guys. Sorry, y'all, it's hot in here. That's exactly how I feel, T. Everything and everyone around you annoys me, and I'm in between a rock and a hard place. Yanni, you living in survival mode. You living in survival mode. And you know what, guys? I can't even say, girl, get out of that. Stop being that way, because guess what? Every day, or every person has their own story. Every person has their own path. So I can't even judge and just say, just get up and get out. Nah, it's not like that. So let me talk about my last thing, guys. The last thing to indicate if you are living in survival mode. So if you touch on any of the other points, then maybe you are. This is my last thing, guys. If you feel like you have no structure in your life, and I kind of mentioned that, when you feel like things are just all over, you're trying to put the puzzle pieces together. Now, I can truly say this, guys. I'm 33. I know I'll be singing my age. I'm 33, y'all. And I can truly say that my life is not all put together. I'm still putting the pieces together right now. So that's why I say, yes, I'm living in survival mode. But at the same time, we're always going to be putting the puzzle pieces together. You know, we can't live life backwards and to have the answer and say, oh, take that piece that goes there, take that piece. Nah, we're literally looking at scrambled pieces and we're trying to put them together. But what I mean is, you don't have no type of structure at all about your life. You know, you wake up and you're just like, okay, today I'm going to just do this random thing, and then I'll do this over here, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this, and then next week I think I'm going to go to that place, and then when I leave that place, I'm going to go over to my friend's house, and then when I leave my friend's house, I'm going to go back over to that. When you're just doing too much in life and it's not making sense. You know, you're living in survival mode because you're just living your life. There is no structure to it. You know, I feel like when you have structure, when you have goals, when you know where you want to go, you're not going to waste your time. I'm going to go to my friend's house. I'm going to do, nah, guess what? I can't go to my friend's house. That's going to waste my time. I got some things that I want to accomplish. I got some goals that I want to do. I got people that I got to see that's going to make me build. So I can't waste my time over there. I'm going to structure my life. I'm going to plan my life how I need to. So I know in 2 to 5 years, 3 months, 6 weeks, whatever the case is, whatever my goal is, I'm going to get there because I structured my life to get there. We can't say, guys, I'm going to be a singer and all I do is what? Don't practice, or I don't even know what I got to do to be a singer. But, you know, I can't. Okay, how about this is better. I can't say, guys, I'm going to be a track star. I'm going to be a track star in 3 years. I'm going to come and I'm going to beat everybody that's out there running right now, and I'm going to blaze on them. But if I don't practice, if I don't start working out, if I don't go to the track, if I don't even put no spikes on my feet, I will not be able to beat nobody. I will not be able to be that track star. So it's the same thing. If you want to make millions, set your life up to make those millions right now. If you want to be an influencer, if you want to be a motivator, if you want to be a better person, set yourself up right now to be there. Because there's no way that we can just say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to do that, but you ain't doing nothing for it. Structure your life. Structure your life. And if you feel like, I don't know how to structure. I don't know what to do. Then most likely you're living in survival mode. And like I said, guys, we're always putting the puzzle pieces together. I'm still doing that with my life, even in my 30s. You know, I'm still figuring out where I need to go, how I need to get there, and who I am. And I think that's very much normal. But it's when you say, you know what, I don't know. At least I have an idea of who I want to be, where I want to go. You know, when you can say, you know what, I don't know nothing. I don't know where I want to live. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know anything. Most likely you're living in survival mode and you don't know who you are. So, you know, it's really important to just be like, you know what, let me take time out in my life, just even if it's an hour, just to sit down, write down who I want to be, write down what goals I want to hit. Write down how I'm going to get there, guys. I'm kind of dipping into my fix it part, but y'all know what I mean. Let me read some of these comments because I see y'all comments coming in heavy. Okay, let me see. Majesty. Okay, so I'm gonna actually read Kimsey Creation. It's so hard though, because at times you live with persons who can be so difficult and it just makes life so stressful. Kimsey, I agree with you. You know, if you're living in an environment or living with people that maybe makes your life stressful, then you know, maybe you need to reconsider, or maybe you need to figure out what's the root problem and go from there. So I'm going to get into that too, Kimsey, but I agree with you, Kimsey. Life is not easy when you have, you know, elements around you, environments, or people that's just around you that, you know, can also stress you out. Majesty Richardson said, I always put God first. Yes, UK student learning. Okay, nurse, God is love. So glad to complete my studies, learning true words about your attitude, and it's time to relax, be mindful, mental well-being. Yes, Majesty. Yes, yes, yes. Yanni said, that's exactly how I feel, T. Okay, I think I read that comment already. Yanni, don't worry, we're going to get it together. Big up, sis T. Epic words. Thank you, Majesty. Kimsey said, for me, it's the opposite. I will have my day planned, but cannot get out of bed because I am so overwhelmed with all I need to do. No motivation. Okay, so Kimsey, I want to touch on that really fast, because that used to be me. I felt like, you know what? It's easier for me to just stay in bed. It's easier for me to just block out the things that I really have to do and just act like it's not there. And I can just, you know, have a good day if I don't do it. So Kimsey, I can tell you this, even though you do feel overwhelmed, you're going to feel more overwhelmed if you keep on putting things under the rug. You know, in my 20s, that was me. Oh, I don't want to deal with these bills. I don't want to deal with this, with that. So I didn't do it. You know, even you not doing things is still you doing something, if you get what I'm saying. If you don't, let's say you have a test coming up, because you said that I think you said you were, no, that was Majesty. Okay, but still, let's just say you have a test coming up, and you know that test is coming, but you don't want to study because you feel like, no, I just don't want to study, but at the same time you feel like you got it. If you take that test and you flunk that test, you can't be mad at nobody else but you. You know, even though it may be overwhelming to read the material, to actually take in the material, but you know, if you don't do it, it's going to be worse when you get that F on your desk. So we can't just say, you know, life is so overwhelming, I can't handle it, so I'm just going to hide like this. That used to be me, but guess what? Life got even more overwhelming because the things that I was hiding from, they found their way in, and then I had more things coming on me. So we have to learn how to prioritize and say, you know what, I got a lot of things that's important, but this might be the most important thing right now. So let me try to tackle this, and then I can get to everything else. But just try not to just push things off. Don't push things off, because it's going to make things worse. Hey boy family, big up, big up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you everyone for being here. As you guys come in, please hit that thumbs up for your girl. Show some love, y'all. Let me see. Stephanie said, Mommy Wise, the reason why we are so stressed all the time because we put ourselves as the yes person. And we never try to say no because we are afraid of losing people and things around us. Stephanie, I understand. But guess what, Stephanie? If you say no and you lose that person, then they were not meant to be. If you say no and they have a hissy fit, just look at them and be like, so this is what happened when I actually say no to you? I don't got time. You know, we got to be able to take that no, and then take people's feelings and to see it as for who they are or for what it is, you know, because sometimes people are going to really like to get used to you saying yes, 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 sure, yeah, okay, I got you, oh, cool beans, yeah. And then when you say no, what? guess what? If I say no one time or a few times, it's for a reason. So you can chuck the deuces right with that no. Right with that no. Let me see. Arlene said, it's been a hard 2 years for me. Mom stroke and daughter out on the world. My health, thank God I have Jesus in the... Yes, yes, Arlene. I know life is never going to be what we really want it to be. You know, maybe even people in our lives are going to go through things. And all we can do is try to guide them, try to be there for them. You know, even when I had my stroke, you know, my family was like, are you okay? Are you all right? What can I do? And I had to tell them, like, it's nothing that you can do right now. It's something that I got to fix within myself, you know? So even with a lot of things going on in your life and with family, you have to know that you have to be strong yourself, and you have to figure out what's going on in your life, not to be selfish and to block, you know, your family problems out and everything, but at the same time to know that if I don't take care of myself, I might be there with my mom in the future. I might be this person that's looking like them. So I got to figure out how I can take care of myself so I can help them eventually too. So Arlene, you got it. I'll be praying for you and your family and everything. Just stay strong, and you know God got you. God got you. A month ago, I had to learn to say no, and I'm doing me. Yes, Stephanie, keep going. Keep going, Stephanie. Ashley said, the one time you say no, it's like the world gets shattered, and then they blame you. Ashley, let them blame you and keep on moving on with your life. Straight up. I totally understand what you're saying, T. I'm a teacher, and it's a very stressful job. Oh, yeah, that can be stressful. But you know what? Big up yourself, because being a teacher is definitely something that I always thought was very, very important, you know, because I take education pretty serious, y'all. At least with my kids. At least with my kids. But you know, I love when they have a good teacher. I love when there's a teacher that I can talk to, that I can feel like I can mesh with, to be the best group for, you know, the best team for my kids. So I really appreciate you, Kimsey. I do. I'm still in the process of trying to say no, but it's not easy, girl, but I'm getting there. Ashley, it's a process. It really, really is. It really, really is. All right, last one, Majesty, and then I'm going to read how we can try to get out of living in survival mode, y'all. Because just because I talked about you in survival mode, because you do this and you do that and blah, blah, blah. Now I want to talk about, guess what? If you say that's me, how can you get out of it? How can you say I am no longer going to be in survival mode because I have these points? So that's what I want to talk about next. But let me read what Majesty said. 2 words, Sis T. I have structured my life now. I do critical thinking now. I say no a lot more. Yes, I'm a wife and I have a supportive family. I'm stronger than before, as Akira said. Yes. Okay. Rosie Posey, Mommy Wise, you sound as if you're going to cry. Whatever is overwhelming you, I hope it comes over soon. Thanks for YouTube help and getting things off of your chest. Rosie Posey, no, I'm not about to cry. Maybe it's just my voice. I'm just playing. No, I'm not about to cry, you know. Maybe I don't know, but I do feel passionate about this. I do feel passionate because I feel like I have been living in survival mode and I'm ready to come out of it. And because I'm ready to come out of it, you know, I always want to share my journey or share my words or share what I'm going through with you guys, because I know it's not only me. And from the comments and everything, it looks like it's a lot of us. So I'm just really happy that, you know, I'm not shy anymore, or I'm not the person that wants to hide the things that I go through, because now I see when I speak up and speak out, I also help other people. And that's the most beautifulest thing in the world. Beautiful is this word. So now, guys, I want to talk about how we can fix it, okay? So we talked about our 4 points already, right? Stress every day, feeling like everything is urgent in our lives, everything gets a big reaction, and then lastly, everything is just scattered in our lives. So those are the 4 things, and there's a lot more things that can indicate that you're living in survival mode. So now I want to talk about how you can fix it, and get out of that survival mode mentality and lifestyle, okay? So guys, the first thing, in which I think everyone that commented and everything already started, guys, the first thing is acknowledging that you are living in survival mode. Guys, if you think that your life is normal, the way that you were living in survival mode, if, you know, doing all this and feeling stressed and having that big reaction is normal, you have to realize that it's not. Living in survival mode is not normal. We should not wake up feeling stressed. We should not wake up feeling like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. You know, that's not normal. So the first thing is saying, you know what? There has to be a change in my life. There has to be a better way that I can live my life, and not this way. Not this way. Acknowledging it is the first thing, guys. Because if we think that our life is normal, If we think that we're living the way that we always wanted to live, then we're never going to be able to see the next step to be a better person, the next step to live a different life. So the first thing is acknowledging it. And like I said, I feel like everybody on here basically acknowledge it that we are in survival mode and it's time to get out of it, right? So that's the first thing, y'all. Short, sweet, to the point, right? Second thing, guys, is find your problems and your stress points. True. Amen, sis. Yes, for real, y'all. So the second thing, guys, so how we can fix getting out of survival mode is find your stress. Like I said earlier, if you wake up and just say, I'm stressed out. Why are you stressed? You just woke up. What you stressed about? You stressed about work? Okay, if that's the case, then maybe whatever job that you have, maybe you need to start thinking about looking for a different one. Maybe you need to figure out how you can make your job easier. Maybe you can figure out taking a vacation or whatever the case is, guys. That helps me identify my triggers. Yes, finding your stress points and just pain points in life. You know, if things that you go through just stresses you out and you're like, you know what, that is my stress, or you know what, this person is my stress. When you find the root problem, when you find the scope, when you find the source of your stress, of your problems, and it's not going to be that easy just to wake up and be like, hey, you're the issue, get out. It's not going to be that easy, y'all. You know, you're really going to have to dig within yourself, because sometimes it's not going to be people. Sometimes it's not even going to be a situation. Sometimes it's going to be something that's inside of you. You feel so stressed out because you feel like you're not deserving. You know, you feel so stressed out because you don't know how to speak up. You feel so stressed out because you're a people pleaser. So you have to find the source of your stress. And like I say, y'all, it could be people. It could be a situation. It could be a habit that you have. It could be something in you. But you have to dig deep inside. Put your glasses on. And really find out, why are you stressing every day? Why do you feel like you have to live this way? Why do you feel like you feel so overwhelmed just when you're waking up? When you find that problem, learn how to get into it, dissect it, pull it apart. You know, I'm a people pleaser because growing up, I always wanted to have friends. So I said yes to everyone. Okay, now that's the root of my problem. And I know that me being a people pleaser stresses me out. So now with that being said, I'm going to learn to take time to myself. Maybe not be around a whole bunch of people so I can say yes, yes, yes to, until I'm learning to be strong enough to say no. You know, we have to dig into ourselves, y'all. And a lot of times when I do Peaceful Ambition or have these self-talks and everything, y'all, I always say like self. And it makes me feel bad because I don't want you guys thinking that I'm telling you guys to be selfish or anything like that. But I really feel like in order for us to fix our world and the things around us, it has to start with us. It has to start with the way that we see ourselves. It has to start with the way that we feel about ourselves. Hey, Tina, it has to start with the way that we want other people to see ourselves. So, you know, we really have to find that stress point, that pain point in our lives, that pain in the butt in our lives, and figure out how to get rid of it, figure out how to make it less than stressful, less than painful, or whatever the word, or whatever the situation is, and make it work for you. Okay, so that's the second thing, guys. So the first thing is identifying that you are living in survival mode. Stop denying it. Say, yes, I am, and I'm ready to get out of it. And the second thing is actually finding the roots of your problem, finding your stress points and taking care of it. Because if we don't take care of the problem, if we don't take care of the source, we're just always going to what? Like I said, put a blanket over it, sweep it under the rug, and it's still going to be there. That sore is still going to be there. It's still going to hurt if someone pokes you right there. But until you actually let it heal, until you figure out, okay, maybe it's not just a sore that I'm going to put a band-aid on. Maybe I actually need stitches. Let me figure out how I can close this wound, and then it gets better. That's exactly how it is. We can't just have this open wound and think putting a band-aid on it or acting like it's not there, it's not going to hurt. It's still going to hurt. Maybe we actually need to do something a little bit more than what we're doing right now to make sure that it actually doesn't hurt and that it goes away. I know my example is going to be crazy. Okay, guys, so this is the third point, because I actually have 4 points. So the third point, guys, to help us fix living in survival mode is forgive yourself and be patient with yourself. Y'all, in life, we're going to do things that's going to make us mad at ourselves. Why did I do that? Why did I let that person be that way to me? Why did I carry myself that way? Why did I not do that? Why? You're going to have a lot of regrets in life. You're going to, want to say, Tiera, stop being shy. Stop being this way. Speak up more. Don't be like that. You're going to be frustrated with yourself, especially when you want to start growing, when you want to start changing, when you want to start evolving. But instead of fighting with yourself and saying, stop, figure out, okay, you know what? Today, I'm going to just ease into it. Today, I'm going to try this way. Today, I'm going to do it a different way. Be patient with yourself and know that no one changes overnight. Even though I say every day you wake up, you are a new creature, okay? But that doesn't mean you wake up and you're a new person. That doesn't mean you wake up and you're just totally different from how you were before. No, it just means that you have a chance to be a better person. You have a chance to stick out differently than what you did the other day. We have to say, just because I look the same, I am not the same. I'm going to give my time. I'm going to give myself time. I'm going to be patient with myself just as much as I'm patient with those people out in the streets. If I can be patient with them and be like, okay, all right, don't worry. Next week, yeah, that's fine. Or call me anytime. Then guess what? You need to be patient with yourself. You can't say, Tiera, it's time to change right now. It's time to upgrade yourself right now. You got 2 hours. No, guess what? Be patient. As long as you know that you're making the moves that you're supposed to make. As long as you know that you're on the path that you're supposed to be on, be patient. Keep on going, keep fighting, but always pat yourself on the back. Always figure out how to praise yourself. Always figure out how to keep on going and just know that you're on that right path. Let me read this comment. Hey, Angie Love. Hello, mother. What's going on? Let me see. I've been stressed for a long time. I've been holding my tongue and my feelings, how I felt, but I let the people know yesterday how I felt, and it did help me let go of a lot of stress. And that's good, Angie Love. You should always be able to express yourself because, if you're holding in things, it's no good. But also knowing how to express yourself is important too. We want to be able to express ourselves to people in a way that they understand our heart and how we really feel, but at the same time understanding that people are people. If you get what I'm saying. So let me see. Lesson learned from any mistake, day one at a time. Sweet Jesus. Yes, guys, we gotta learn from our mistakes, and we gotta learn how to keep it moving. We gotta take that L, and the L is not a loss. The L is a lesson. We gotta learn from our L's, learn from our losses, make them a lesson. Yeah. But we gotta be able to say, you know what? Yeah, I failed. Yeah, I made mistakes. Yeah, I've been through some things in life, and I'm surely not perfect. And I know that I'm going to make a lot more mistakes in life. But there's no way that I'm going to say, because I made that mistake, I'm that person for the rest of my life. Or because this person said this, that's who I am for the rest of my life. No, I'm not. I woke up, I'm different. I woke up, I can accomplish anything today. I woke up and I'm not the same person. But just because I said that doesn't mean that I can't be patient with myself. That doesn't mean that I'm going to just expect me to be Superwoman the next day. No, I know that I can be Superwoman. But today ain't going to be the day. But guess what? I'm going to learn how to fly a little bit. I'm going to learn how to do something that's going to get me to that Superwoman status. So every day is a little piece that you can take to be that better person. So we need to figure out how we can be patient with ourselves. What's that path that we're going to take to be better? Okay, so the last thing, y'all, my last thing, and I kind of been saying this the whole time, y'all, is basically plan. Put your plan into play. I just mentioned that there's no way for us to be that person that we want to be if we don't plan for it. If we don't set our goals. Guys, I write things down. I put things in my notes on my phone or whatever the case is. And I'm always trying to just, even if I don't stick to my plan, I'm always trying to look at it. I'm always trying to say, okay, I said by mid-year, I'm going to have this much saved, or, by mid-year, I'm going to be weighing this much, or whatever the case is. Set your goals, guys. Set your goals. Like I said, there's no way that I can say I'm going to be a track star and I'm going to be out here blazing on everybody if I don't even put the spikes on, if I don't even take the next step to even start running. I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to be able to get there if I don't put my plan into play, if I don't set my goals and to actually get there. And sometimes you can have your goals. I'm going to be a track star. That's my goal. But what's my plan? How am I going to get there? How am I going to get fast? How am I going to get in shape? So there's more to just having goals. There's okay, there's my goal. This is my plan to get there. Every day I'm going to do this. This is going to help me to get closer to whatever it is that I'm trying to do, whatever I'm trying to accomplish. Yo, we have to just plan things out. Even though things may not go as we want it to be, because life is always going to be, surprises. But at the same time, what we can control, control. What you can control, control. And that is yourself. That is your emotions, and sometimes your environment and all that stuff, the people that you hang around, your attitude. Control that. Learn to control it so you can take control of your life for the most part. Let me read a few more comments. Sometimes you have to push yourself. Tell yourself that you are good enough. Stay away from people that don't encourage you. Tina, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because Tina, I always say this. You're going to have people in your circle, but not in your corner. And there is a difference. There's going to be people that's like, go girl, yeah, T, yeah, go girl. They in your circle. They'll cheer you on, when you're in the middle of the circle and you're just like, and they're cheering you on, right? But guess what? When you're in your corner, when you're in that dark corner, when you feel like I don't have a lot going on in life, or maybe I just feel like I'm by myself, there's only going to be a few people that's in your corner that's going to be like, girl, I'm still clapping for you. I'm right here in the corner with you. Keep on going. Keep on going. There's going to be people that's going to disappear. The other day, I did a quick little reel saying, be aware of the people that flip when you flop. And that's so true. In life, you're going to fail. And the best thing for you to do is not to rely on of other people, but to rely on by yourself, the back patting that you can do to yourself, because people are going to come and they're going to go. When they're going to see a situation, ooh, this girl ain't rocking Fendi, this girl ain't rocking these name brand stuff, this girl out here looking like a normal person. Oh, you got that from Marshall's? Oh, we shop at the same place. Nah. But when I do come out with the Fendi, when I do come out rocking I don't even know name brand stuff, different name brands and stuff like that, okay girl, you winning in life. Look at you got your hair done, look at you got your eyebrows done. But what about when I didn't have those things? What about when I was just normal Tiera? What about when I didn't care for the applause, or when I didn't want all the attention? Where were you then? Be aware of the people that want to clap for you when it looks like you're winning. Because it ain't about just winning. It ain't about what just people see. It's about how you feel about yourself. And if there's people around you that wants to clap for you when it looks like you're winning, guess what? No. Move them. Move them from right now. Because when you actually win, they're going to be like, I believed in you, when they never believed in you in the first place. So just be aware, guys. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of you. Be aware of people, everything. Surround yourself with a few like-minded people on my program. It empowers me. Yes, y'all. I really agree with that. You really have to be around people that have the like mind, the same goals, same mindset as you. Because if you're really being around people that, girl, I love to go to the club Monday through Friday, I love to just be out there and do this, and you're like, well, that's not what I want. I love to learn and maybe go to the library or something like that. You guys are not going to see eye to eye. Y'all probably won't be friends for long. Y'all probably not going to go that far. So it's really important to have people around you that, you feel like, hey, I'm going through this. I know that, maybe you went through that because you're on the similar journey as me. Hey, can you help me? If you feel like you're at a point in your life when survival mode is just taking over your life, guys, it's okay to get help. If you feel like you need therapy, if you feel like you need a mentor or just something more to you, it's okay to get that help. Just make sure that the help that you're getting from people is real help. If you get what I'm saying. Because just like someone said, people are not going to encourage you. Or like I said earlier, people are going to be in your circle and not in your corner. You have to be aware. Be aware and be in tune with yourself. Because I feel like if you're really in tune with yourself, it's easy for you to see the fake people. It's easy for you to see the people that really don't want to see you win. Because you know who you are. You know that you don't need their hypeness. You know that you don't need certain things from people around you. And you can give it to yourself. So when you can give it to yourself, when you're able to be your own cheerleader, when you're able to say, you know what, I'm living in survival mode too long. Let me go ahead and take myself out of this. Let me go ahead and seclude myself. And you still come out of the survival mode. You still come out of the depression. You still come off of that stress by yourself. Guys, you don't need no one else to be like, girl, what's up? Let's go out to eat. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing yoga with myself, or I'm talking to myself, or I'm meditating with myself. I'm lifting myself up. You're not going to want to be around so many people when you know that you can do it for yourself. When you know that you can be that own hero to yourself. Guys, that's the best feeling in the world. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to say, you know what? Maybe I don't need to talk to this person. Maybe I don't need to be around those people. Maybe I just need to be by myself and my thoughts sometimes, and to figure out how I can do it. And that's exactly what I'm doing, guys. So that is me, sis. Yes, y'all. Before we even can look to others, we should look to ourselves. Not saying that we shouldn't look to get help, because that's definitely something that everyone needs. Everyone needs help. Everyone needs someone to, help them get up in life, or whatever the case is. But at the same time, we need to learn how to help ourselves, right? All right, y'all. I think that was a very, very good live. Hopefully you guys took in everything that I said. I'm sweating. I will show y'all my sweat, but y'all don't gotta see all that. I'm sweating right now, y'all. I don't know what time it is, but I'm pretty sure Tatum's gonna be almost done soon, so I'm gonna be walking in there and seeing how he's going with his tutoring. I hope you guys just enjoyed this message, y'all. I know it's been a while since I did a tea time or just a live or anything like that. My apologies, guys. I've been living in survivor mode, just kind of stressed and overwhelmed, like I said before. But now I'm going to pull myself together and get my butt back out there, y'all. I've been working. I've been at my job for a month and some days now. I can say that my job is a little stressful, but I'm learning to not let that stress me out and to get back at this, because Peaceful Ambition is my baby. Y'all my babies, and if y'all older than me, y'all all my babies. You guys are part of my tribe. You guys have helped me get through so many things in my life that y'all probably don't even know. You guys, honestly, you guys have helped me get out of my depression, get out of my dark stages, and I just appreciate you all. I appreciate the people that's always there for me, not even just Peaceful Ambition, Wise Family, everything. Honestly, social media has definitely changed my life for the better, for the most part, I can say. And I just really appreciate that I'm taking this journey and I'm building a community that really seems to care. And I love y'all. I really do. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna cry. So big up everybody that supports in real life, behind the scenes, and all that stuff. I thank y'all. I love y'all. And this is not the end. Make sure you guys stay tuned and look out for our other platforms. We are back, y'all. Last night, Andre did a live. Make sure y'all check that out. I was asleep. My tummy was hurting last night, so I didn't get on the live, but you never know what can happen today. I appreciate you guys. Bless you, sis. Bless everyone here. Guys, it's Saturday. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself as much as you can. Be safe. Wear your seatbelt. And yeah, we are a tribe and a community. Yes, we are, Erica. Erica, I love you. I love you. I love all of you guys. We appreciate you, sis. I appreciate all of you guys. I hope y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and check on my baby and see y'all later. Bye, y'all. May see an upload from me later on Peaceful Ambition too. Never know. Bye, people. Love you guys.